pussy, 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 pussy.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Mother Chameleon. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And those of you who are already here, welcome back. Today I am doing a look featuring the Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. For those of you who don't know, May 29th, I think that's when the palette launched. They did a collab, really cute. And also Anastasia Beverly Hills released a new primer. So I got both. I got the primer and I got the collaboration. So the collaboration had two different products. They had the PR box and just the palette. I got the PR box because I actually like the items in this PR box. So that's the reason I got that. So today's video is not really a review. It's more going to be a story time while you guys watch me transform myself into a drag queen in honor of Pride Month. I thought it would be really cool while you guys watch this to hear about my coming out story. For those of you who don't know, I am part of the LGBTQ community. I am a lesbian, and I came out, well, I came out twice, if that makes sense. So I came out in 10th grade when I was dating my first girlfriend. My mother found out, and it was a very different situation than what it is now for kids today. I still think that it probably would be hard for anybody today, depending on how their family values are and how their family feels about homosexuality. But at the time when I came out, it was not acceptable at all for my family or for my mother or in my family, just in general, because they were not very accepting of that. Now that's not the case, but at that time it wasn't. So my coming out story starts with basically I had started to have feelings, or I always knew I had feelings towards women. Didn't really know like the definition of a lesbian or gay or anything. I always just had this mantra, love is love, which I still to this day believe that love is love, and people cannot control who they love. People can control who they're attracted to. It's just love. And if you love somebody, it doesn't matter whether they're a boy or girl or however they choose to socially identify. With that being said, and sorry for the commotion in the background, it is afternoon. It's about 5 o'clock here, and the kids are running around in the back. They're playing outside, and they're really close to my window. But I digress. So when I came out, it was in 2011, 2010, something like that. I had been attracted to women and knew more about my sexuality from, I want to say, 9th grade. 9th grade is when I really, got into high school, and I was like, you know what, I'm into women. I had talked to a couple of ladies and, kissed a girl. I had my first girl kiss in 9th grade, and had my first, talking to a girl, love story, whatever you want to call it. Then in 10th grade is when I actually was like, you know what, I'm gay. When I came out the first time, I came out as bisexual. And when I came out, officially, more into my adulthood, I sat my mother down and told her, hey, I'm gay. I'm gay. It's not a phase. I want you to know it's not a phase because I have, dated guys, and I've experienced men, and I just want you to know I'm not into that. That's just not me. And I tried to, do the pretending thing. I tried to, really try to be something that I wasn't for a while, and that caused me to be depressed and a whole list of other things. But as far as the first part of my coming out story, it was kind of hilarious now when I look back at it. Basically what happened was my mom ambushed me on a car ride from the mall, and she just basically she looked over at me and she was like, are you into women? Because at that time I had a lot of girlfriends, not girlfriends, but girlfriends who were dominant, and my mom would say they look like boys or whatever they call it. And I would be like, huh? What? Gay? What are you talking about? And I would just get so flustered whenever she brought it up. So that particular day when she brought it up, at this time I had been dating my first girlfriend at the time in secret, and when she brought it up, she was like, are you gay? Because you hang out with you do a lot of gay friendly stuff. And I'm like, what? So I'm in the car and we start bickering back and forth. I'm like, what are you talking about? And at that time I wasn't, comfortable in my sexuality. And of course, I was terrified, to be quite honest. I was terrified to come out at the time because I am an only child. And for those of you who don't know, my father is deceased. And it's just me and her, and I was just really scared of being disowned and being alone, like truly and utterly alone in the world, because that happens. Like, people don't know, but that can happen. A lot of very fortunately that wasn't the situation, but that can happen, but to say the least, it was a very uncomfortable conversation that led into us getting in the driveway and me storming out of the car and running to my room, and she bursting into my room and she's like, are you gay? And I'm like, yes, I am gay, and I like girls. And she's like, no, you're confused. And I'm like, actually, no, I'm not confused. And it was funny at the time because I was like, actually, I'm not confused because I tried to have sex with a boy and I did not like it, and it was not it. Like, she was like, what? So like, she found out I lost my virginity while I was coming out, like attempting to come out the first time. And she's like, what are you talking about? Oh my God. And of course, everybody, I don't know if everybody's been through this, but my situation was a lot of self-blaming on my mother's end, to the point where she's like, I don't understand what I did, and blah 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 blah. And of course, the next day is like, get up, we're going to church, and we're going to pray, because my family is very based in the Christianity in the background. And so yeah, it was a really dark time. My 10th grade year was really dark because my mom did not know how to accept that. In a lot of ways, she shut me out. She didn't do it intentionally, and I never hold anything like that against her, because my mom grew up in the 60s, and I'm not saying that's like acceptable to not know, but it's like, I don't think people really take the time as they should when they have kids to say, my kid may or may not, be this way. Fast forwarding until my 12th grade year, when I finally out of school, and I'm done pretending, and I sat her down, and at the time, the woman that I was dating seriously, that summer, I told her, I was like, Mom, like, I'm gay, and like, I've tried, to do things your way, and I've tried to, be more socially acceptable for the things that you are comfortable with, but I can't do it anymore. Like, I'm gay, and I love you, and whether you want to be a part of my life, that's on you. Like, I just told her straight like that. I was like, it's on you. Like, either you're going to accept me or you're not. So, yeah. Fast forward, it is now 2019, and my mom knows I'm gay. She has talked to multiple girls I've dated. My family also knows I'm gay, and they're very supportive now. So, I mean, it was a learning situation for everybody involved. I'll say that. And when I look back at it, the situation was bad, but considering other people's situations, it could have been a lot worse. But I felt so much better living my truth, and I feel today like if I still was hiding behind somebody that wasn't me, I wouldn't be able to express myself the way I do now. So yeah, that is my coming out story. Short, sweet, and to the point. Nothing too drastic, it was traumatizing, of course, but not too much. But yeah, my family, they finally, agreed with it, like, got to the point where they were like more, open with it. They would talk to me about it. I was married, so they were around my ex-wife now, and they were very, very surprisingly accepting after. It took them a while. And I don't know about you guys, but in the Black community, they don't really acknowledge homosexuality as that when it first is on the table. It's kind of like they know, but they don't bring it up. It's very like a secret, a secret that everybody knows, but nobody wants to talk about. But yeah, so it was a very wild ride from like, I want to say from like 10th grade up until like 12th grade when I got out of high school. It was a wild ride, but I am thankful and grateful that, you know, I had a support system of friends, and I had friends whose parents were a little bit more, you know, open to the idea of homosexuality. And yeah, it was great. It was good to have those people around me. And yeah, I don't have any ill feelings towards anybody or any of it, because everybody has to learn. I'm very big on people learning, and everybody has different ideas of how they see things, and I can never judge somebody because that's not my job. But I have a very big support system now for my family, for my friends, and everybody around me. So yeah, happy Pride, guys. That is my coming out story of how I, you know, told my mom that I was gay. But yeah, as you guys can see, this video, it's pretty darn great. I'm still transforming into a drag queen at this point, as you guys see. I'm finishing up. In the description box below, I will put the link to the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And I'll put the link to the NYX Cosmetics page, because the majority of the products I used were from NYX Cosmetics. If you follow me on Instagram, on my page will have the in-depth details on this look. But my overall review of this palette was, there was a lot of fallout as far as like the pigment, which I wasn't shocked about because I knew. The thing I was shocked about is how bad the pink stained my eyes, and that's not abnormal because some pigments do stain, but that was like one of the things that kind of like irritated my eyes, because when I filmed this video I was still sick, so my eyes were already kind of puffy. So yeah, that was just the only things. The primer, I mean, if you want the primer, I would say get it. I could have did without the primer because I usually use concealer. But I like the primer. It's not horrible. It's not bad. It's really creamy. The consistency is great. And it's like a beige white color, so it's pretty great. It's a pretty great base, especially for this palette to be paired with. So I would definitely recommend it. Oh, I'll also link the eyelashes, because the eyelashes are from AliExpress. And I have a video coming on a AliExpress haul. I'm actually still waiting for some products to come in from AliExpress. But yeah, that is pretty much this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed my story time. If you guys have any questions about my sexuality, or you have any questions about my past, or any questions about me that you guys want to know, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love. See you in the next video. Bye.
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
Iggy, pussy illy, wetter than the Amazon, taste this kitty, silly Billy, poppin' pillies, smoking like a swisher, lick this Billy, mold him, soak him, hook him like crack, aftershock, molten, lava drop, this should be out, no homie pop.
With the wine, you can call me Whitley, I go to Hill, Maine. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. When you was in New York,